Hello and welcome to Guinvest. Guinvest is a channel addressing the Guinean diaspora on how to invest in Guinea. On my channel, I will tell you all you have to know on how to succeed in your investment journey in Guinea. My name is Aimé and I'm very happy to help you find your ways into the complication of investing in Guinea. Investing in Guinea can be very hard, and based on my experience, my ups and downs, I will help you figure out the approach of being an investor in Guinea. So don't forget to subscribe and share the channel if you can. By now, we all want to invest in the agricultural field in Guinea. But when we hear word agriculture, the first thing that comes to our mind is land. How to choose the land. In order to start a business in agriculture, you need to have a land. And by having, I mean buying or renting, even if I recommend you to buy your own land because renting can come with a lot of complication. In order to correctly acquire the land, you need to know some basics on how to choose your land. So this is what the video is about. So without further ado, let's dive into it. As I said, my name is Aimé, and I started investing in Guinea in 2020 following the COVID-19 period. I acquired 5 hectares of land and I'm planting bananas, pineapple and cassava. Things are not easy, but I'm trying to share my experience with you all for you to succeed and not repeat the mistakes that I made. These are the criteria you need to meet if you want to correctly choose your land for agricultural activities. The location of your land. The location of your land is very important when buying the land. Your activity will be closely linked to the location of your land. Also, the price of the land can be multiplied or divided by so many, just depending on where your location will be. Near to the best cities with all the accommodation, maybe so far in the forest, or up and high in the mountain, or so down near the river, with the crocodile, of course. In agricultural business or farming businesses, attention must be taken account. Things like, is there a river nearby? The closest village is far in case we need things to eat. Is the location far enough to walk quietly, but not so far because we don't need to last en route? Does the soil fit perfectly the product I want to grow in the land? In case I'm tired of the business, it is possible to sell with high additional values. Those are so many questions, too many criteria which needs to be known before buying your land. At some point you can find a land with not so many good criteria, but you can add values depending on what budget you're ready to invest in. Don't focus at first when visiting the land to see all the potentials that the land has to offer. The next step will be the topology of your land. The topology of your land defines what type of activities you can realize on it. You cannot make agricultural up and high in a mountain, far from water sources. So when you know what kind of business you plan to start, make sure that the topology of your land suits your needs, suits every aspect of your business. Also, in case you have already bought the land, the expense of refurbishment will be based on the topology of your land. So make sure to check all of that when searching or buying. As an example, you cannot create a farming business on the water, but making an agricultural business near the water is the really recommended thing. Also, you cannot make agricultural activities up and high in the mountain because you will be so far everything, and in case of needing help, no one will be motivated to go up and high in the mountain to help you because it will be very hard for them. And also, let's say that you decided to create your farming business up and high in the mountain. You have to pay cars, you have to have the good cars to go up and high. So think not about the land, but think about every aspect of how your activities will be when you will buy the land. So it's very important before buying the land to focus on the topology of your land. The next step will be the access to water or the proximity of water. The access of water is one of the non-discutable criteria when buying a land for agricultural business. If you have water, you have won, no discussion, period. Buy the land with no wasting time. The possession of water will resolve all your problems. For me, when I was buying my land, the proximities of waters was the prime criteria that made me take my decision. And I didn't waste my time. I was like, oh no, give me your paper, I'm signing it right now. For that, I'm very happy that I made that decision, because when I visited other lands during my time in Guinea, I saw a lot of land, and all of them were missing water sources, and likely I found mine, which is motivating me to install 3 water pits in the domain. I'm currently working on installing as many water pits as I can, because I had water troubles in the past years, and it made me lose 50% on my production of pineapple. So you need to know that farming business, agricultural business comes with water supply, comes with a facility to have water in the land. The next step will be the limit of your land. It is important to clearly define the limit of your land, because it will help you avoid neighborhood problems. A good neighbor can change your experience, and a bad neighbor can do it so. We are in Guinea, so make sure that all the documents presented to you are clear, are valid, and are validated by the administration. And also make sure that every aspect, every mention presented to you in the document is very, very based on the reality and on the current situation of the land. If you have water sources in the land, all of them has to be mentioned in the document. Every aspect of the land has to be presented to you in the document. I'm very repeating myself, but it's very important. Do not play with administration, and make sure that you have checked every point of the land to make sure it is presented to you in the document. And also, you are an investor, so you put in your money to make money, not to go in prison. So have that in mind when you're choosing your land, and be sure that you're doing everything legally. So those are the few points to know while buying land in Guinea, in order to not have issues in your business. I hope you liked the video. Maybe I forgot some other aspect you need to know when buying your land. Maybe you can share it in the comment section. So don't forget to subscribe and share the channel around for everybody to benefit from my experiences. See you next in Guinvest.